I've broken ribs on dying men. I've started codes I knew were already lost. I've watched families shatter when the vent turned off. And after 2 decades in the ICU, I learned this. The strongest medicine is sometimes the one you don't give. I'm Doc Strong, and today I'm not talking about procedures. I'm talking about presence, about clarity, about what it means to know deep in your gut when it's time to stop fighting and start witnessing. This is Living Strong. Early on, I thought saving lives meant doing everything: tubes, lines, pressors, compressions. I wore that like a badge. I wasn't going to be the doctor who gave up. But time strips you down. You start to see the truth under the noise. That CPR on a septic 90-year-old isn't bravery, it's violence. That sometimes doing everything is just prolonging the inevitable in the ugliest way possible. Now, I listen differently. When a nurse says his pressures have been soft all night, I don't hear numbers, I hear the clock running out. When the family says we don't want him to suffer, I don't reach for another drip, I reach for clarity. Because the longer you do this, the less you rely on algorithms, and the more you lean on presence. Not just medical judgment, human judgment. Sometimes family insists on pushing forward because the patient once said, I want everything done. And I understand what they hold on to. It sounds clear. It sounds strong. It sounds like certainty in a moment that has none. But most people don't actually know what everything means. It doesn't mean living. It means tubes. It means restraints. It means confusion, weakness, and a body that never quite comes back. 2 days ago, it feels like a lot longer than that, I sent my man to hospice. I was confident I could get him through the hospital stay. Technically, I could have kept him alive. But his family had the strength to say something harder. He wouldn't want to live that way on the other side of this. He was miserable before he even came into the hospital, and if he survived, he would have been worse, less independent, less himself, more trapped in a body that no longer worked. That decision didn't feel dramatic, it felt heavy, quiet, final. And then the unit moved on. New patients, new alarms, new crises. That family didn't choose death, they chose honesty. They understood something many people never get a chance to learn. Everything done isn't the same as everything that matters. This came with a family after their father died in our ICU. Your compassion and presence brought comfort to his loved ones. Thank you for your compassion and dedicated care. Not a word about vents, not a word about pressors or labs or procedures. What they remembered was how I showed up. That's what people remember at the end. Not what you did, but who you were when it mattered. Not to fix, to be there, to hold the weight when the moment broke them. This is the hardest truth to swallow as a physician. Sometimes letting go is the win. When you stop measuring success in days extended and start measuring it in peace delivered, in goodbyes not stolen by tubes, in daughters who got to hold their father's hand without alarm screaming in the background. Strength isn't how long you push. It's in when you stop. It's in being the calm voice in a room full of panic. It's in saying, we're going to focus on comfort now, and meaning it. It's in standing still while a family cries and not filling the silence, just to ease your own discomfort. After all these years, I don't chase heroics, I chase truth. And I've learned clarity doesn't come easy. It's earned in moments like these, in rooms that still echo even after the bed is empty. Let's rebuild, one choice, one rep, one truth at a time. I'm Doc Strong, and this is Living Strong.